evening. My name is John Donahue, live in the 4th District. I'd like to tell you some of the things that I know about marijuana. I consider myself one of the foremost authorities. How do I know about marijuana? I started using marijuana in 1946, having read a very wonderful book called Really the Blues by Mesro. And I found myself in 1958 in front of a federal judge in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I had been arrested for possession of about 4 or 5 grams of marijuana. And the judge told me, his name was Foley, I was worse than a murderer. Literally, I'm not making this up. I was worse than a murderer because someday I was going to give this to somebody else, and they were not going to be happy with it, and they were going to go ahead and get a heroin habit. And a heroin habit is a fate worse than death, and therefore I was worse than a murderer. Now, then he gave me 3 years in the federal penitentiary. I could not even get parole. Now, I would like to petition the president to get my 3 years back, because I'm at a point right now where I could really use those 3 years. Now, early victim, that's what I am. Well, let me tell you some things I know about marijuana. Using the term medical marijuana and recreational marijuana, how can you divide them up? Marijuana is marijuana. It's actually a term that was stolen from the Mexicans when they first made it illegal. That was one of the reasons they made it illegal. You know, it was a racist thing. And it's not a crime. Possession of marijuana is not a crime. I don't see anybody can tell me how you can claim that possession of marijuana is a crime. And I've been arrested 5 times, I think, for this non-crime. And that the federal, of course, by calling it medical marijuana, you're in direct opposition to the United States government, who claims that there is no medical benefit from marijuana, in spite of thousands of years and hundreds of thousands of things that have made this the opposite. And I'm sure, so also, the idea of taxing it, again, is ridiculous. So next November, I'm sure all of you and all of your friends will go to the polls and try to correct this gross injustice. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next.